guys, welcome to this week's episode of AMPED. We are so glad you're here because we are currently in a debate about who's the strongest. See, I'm paper, and I might seem flimsy at times, but I can cover a rock, and I think that's pretty impressive and proves a lot if you ask me.
Okay, whatever. All right, you can cover me, but I could crush paper scissors like that. I think that proves that I'm the strongest here.
Whoa.
Easily.
Okay. Just because you can crush me does not make you the strongest. I can cut through the little wimpy piece of paper before you can even say the word snip. So there. I'm the strongest.
Okay, well, whatever. It looks like we're not going to resolve this at the moment, so why don't you guys go do the science experiment with Dr. Lulu while we debate a little bit more about who's the strongest. It's me.
Here's Dr. Lulu.
Hey guys, welcome back to Science. I'm Dr. Lulu, and this is my guest, Junior Dr. Abigail. Abigail, say hello to Einstein.
Hello, Einstein.
Look how glad he is to see you, and so am I. This experiment is going to be so fun, and all we need is 5 toothpicks, a plate, and some water. Okay, Abigail, show them how to prepare our toothpicks.
You're going to take a toothpick and you're going to break it in the middle. You're not going to break it completely.
Perfect. And then what do we do?
Then you form all your toothpicks into a star. Not completely into a star, but the shape of it, the
Perfect.
form.
Yep. So, then what do we do, Abigail?
Then we take our dropper and we get some water and put it right in the middle.
And we keep adding water until we watch our toothpick change. You see, what's happening, Abigail, is we're changing the wood because the wood is absorbing the water, and that makes it change shape. So keep adding the water till we get our star. You know what, Abigail? Keep going. But sometimes these science experiments take a lot of commitment, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. And like we have a Bible story today that's going to be so cool because it talks about the commitment of this guy who paid attention. I can't wait to hear it. Here, keep going with our star. We almost have it. Abigail, that is great. Thanks so much for joining me today. Will you come back and see me sometime?
Sure.
So guess what, guys? Abigail is going to be our guest host for the month, so you'll get to see her more. See you guys next time in Science.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm definitely the strongest,
No,
right?
I'm
No,
rock.
you guys
I'm
about?
rock.
I'm stronger than
I'm
both of you
bendy.
guys.
I like do things. You just
Oh, yeah,
sit there.
because
So
I
you,
crush
You
things.
just
What?
sit
Oh,
there.
please.
You both
I'm
just
the
sit there.
strongest,
Okay.
easily.
Okay,
I know.
you guys wish. Like, I am so versatile. For example, Lindsay couldn't even do her crafts without me. She needs me to cut nice shapes, make pretty things, cut through paper. See, I'm definitely the strongest.
Cut through me. You see, if you didn't have me, you wouldn't have anything to cut through.
Okay, all right. Maybe you guys are both the strongest. All right, let's check in with Lindsay and see what she thinks.
Hey guys, welcome back to Amped Up Art, where we make super fun crafts. I've got my friend Josh here with me to help. So today we're going to be making our very own paper stingrays. So all you're going to need is one piece of origami paper, 2 googly eyes, and a long piece of string and some glue. So let's get started.
The first thing you're going to need to do is take your origami paper and fold it in half from corner to corner. Then you're going to unfold it and fold it in half from corner to corner again on the side that you didn't fold. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fold each corner on the bottom up to the top corner on both sides so that it makes a little square. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fold down the triangle on each side, just like you see on your screen. These are kind of going to look like the little fins. Then you're going to take the top corner and fold it down like a triangle. You should see the side with the fun print. Then you're going to take that other top corner and fold it down, just like you did the first one. Then you're going to turn it over and fold in the sides just like you see on your screen. Then once you've done that, you're going to take your string and you're going to put it so that each end of the string is inside the little flap, and take your glue and glue down your flap. Make sure the glue is not touching the string. And you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Then you're going to hold it down just to make sure that the glue really stays on there. You might need to wait just a few minutes for the glue to dry. Then once you're done with that, you're going to turn it over and you're going to glue the 2 googly eyes to the front. These are going to be the eyes of your stingray. We couldn't have done this craft without paper. It's crazy what you can do and what you can make with just paper alone. I can't wait to see your creations.
All right, guys, so we're all finished. Now, why do we have a string on here? Well, I'm going to show you. Josh is going to hold your finger out like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the bottom and it goes all the way up the string, swims all the way up to the top. And you can do that as many times as you want. So I hope you guys have so much fun with this craft today, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, I guess I see what you mean now. We're kind of a package deal sometimes.
See, that's what I was trying to say. We have our own strengths.
Look, I'm glad you guys have worked this out, but I think this ultimately proves that I'm the strongest, you know? That's it. What? I'm not kidding, dude. I'm rock. I'm the strongest. I mean, check out this story. I'm right.
Today's Bible story is all about a very important lesson that Jesus taught a long time ago. And even though he taught it a long time ago, it's still important for us today. You see, there were these 2 guys, and they wanted to both build a house. Well, we all know that is very important for your house to have a solid, firm foundation. So they checked out the area, and the first guy, the wise one, saw the rock, and he knew it was hard, and he knew it was solid, and that his house would stand up and be great there. So he worked and he worked. You see, he was very committed, and he kept building until his house was finished, and he felt great. Well, the second guy thought, I gotta build a house too, but I'm just not gonna take all that time to get up on that rock. He was really foolish because he decided to build his house on the sand. And you know, sand is squishy and mushy, and it just doesn't stand up to storms and things like that. Well, that's exactly what happened. A big storm came, and the man who built his house on the rock, he was fine. But the foolish man who built his house on the sand didn't turn out so well for him. And you see, this is what Jesus wants us to understand from this story. Jesus wants us to build our lives on something solid, and that's Him. Jesus wants us to live our lives remembering the things He taught us so that we can be better people. He doesn't want us to rely on ourselves to do things like the man did who built his house on the sand. We need to remember Jesus.
See, guys, I am obviously the strongest. I mean, he built this house on sand. Like, why? Why? How did he even think that was going to work? No, the wise man, the smart man, built his house on rock. Me, all right? That's the strongest thing you can build your house on. I mean, you should all be like the wise man, all right? You should all listen, be smart in what you do. Be attentive.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we all have our own strengths. It's just about being wise and seeing who's strongest in the situation. Sometimes it's hard to listen when you think you're right and making the best decision.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for today. Practice listening to God. He helps us make the best decision and wise choices.
Yeah. So, look, we can agree to disagree about who's the strongest, but I think we can all agree that God can help us find the way.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Amped. We hope you had fun, and we'll see you again really soon. Don't forget, be wise. Bye.
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 Did you enjoy watching Amped today? Invite a friend to watch by sending them the link to this episode. They can get an AMP subscription box too. Just have them text the word AMPED to 704-343-8955.